Forest Service crews continue working to contain the Max fire burning in Fresno County. The latest update on evacuation orders and a look at just how much the fire has grown.
And the weather's not helping firefighters either. We still have a heat advisory going out there for you today, but we do have a cool down on the way, and we will track that smoke from the Max fire.
An Exeter family is now trying to pick up the pieces after their car was totaled and their house caught fire just hours apart.
We are struggling. I have 3 children who all have medical problems, and we are going back and forth to Valley Children's. And I have my own medical stuff that I am going through right now. And so, we barely make it.
How an ongoing battle with their insurance company is adding to their hardship and how they are hoping the public can help support them in their time of need.
And billions of dollars in federal funding for public broadcasting and foreign aid now on the chopping block. How soon Senate Republicans are set to vote on the pending cuts by the Department of Government Efficiency.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
And we begin this 5 o'clock hour with a live look at Lake Cahuilla, where things are looking pretty calm. Don't see a breeze too much to start off this morning as we get ready to kick off our Tuesday morning. Good morning, I'm Carl Cook.
Good morning, I'm Liz Gonzalez. Kim Stevens is off today.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for starting your Tuesday with us. And hot weather continues, but we're getting a little bit of a reprieve here soon, so that'll be kind of nice. In the meantime, it's just staying nice and hot out there, so let's just get to your day planner here and show you what's happening out there. Current conditions right now, it is 73 already. Northwest winds at 7 miles an hour, dew points at 51. And the rest of the day, check it out. Yep, going to heat up pretty quick for us there. 84 at 10 a.m., 91 at noon, 5 o'clock. We'll be at 102 degrees for you. Plenty of sunshine. Wind speeds might pick up tonight, but otherwise we're dealing with some more hot and dry weather. However, your next weather maker, it's bringing us a break. We'll just call it that, a break. Also, we're going to track the smoke from the nearby wildfires.
All right, evacuation orders near Pine Flat Lake remain in effect this morning as the Max fire continues to burn in Fresno County. That fire started just after 1 in the afternoon on Sunday. The last update shows more than 400 acres have burned so far with only 5% containment. The fire is burning northeast of Pine Flat Lake and southeast of Barnes Mountain. Visitors and campers in Blue Canyon were evacuated, and evacuation orders do remain in effect right now for the area known as K61. That's the area in red on that map. It's about 6 by 6 miles, stretching from Bob's Flat Road to Big Creek Road. So far, there have been no reports of injuries or buildings destroyed, but of course, we are monitoring that for you throughout the morning, and we'll bring you any updates on air and online at KMPH.com. A woman is recovering in a hospital this morning following a crash with an ambulance last night. This happened just after 8 near Blackstone and Shields in central Fresno. Police say the ambulance had been heading westbound on Shields on the way to a call when it crashed with the woman's car as she turned onto Shields from Blackstone. EMS personnel were not hurt. There wasn't a patient inside the ambulance. Police say the woman's injuries don't appear to be serious. A passenger in her car was not hurt. And an online fundraiser is now underway for a Tulare County family who faced 2 life-changing disasters all in the same day. The chances of having your car stolen or your house catching fire are slim, but for one Exeter family, both happened within hours. Exeter police found the car totaled on a nearby train track. But then Megan McComb says things got worse. She noticed the electrical outlet in her kitchen caught fire, and that fire caused a partial power outage, and the family had to stay in a hotel. Now the family is left without a car, without partial electricity, and facing an uphill battle with insurance.
I'm trying to recoup money for the hotel room so that I can put food on the table for my family and my girls. They're not willing to help with damages because I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. I'm trying to understand, and I've been battling it, and I'm like, how this was so completely out of my control.
A police surveillance video led them to 20-year-old Richard Dwight Fitzgerald of Exeter, who is now in Tulare County Jail accused of taking the family's car. Fitzgerald is also believed to be linked to other reports of attempted thefts in that area. Now, if you want to help the McComb family, we do have a link to their GoFundMe page on our website. And back here in Fresno, police are asking for your help this morning to identify a person who was caught on camera stealing a car. This happened in the area of Gettysburg and Bryan early yesterday morning. The owner of the car has filed a police report and needs people's help to find it. That car is a gray Kia Soul with the license plate that reads 7MJH412. If you have any information about that stolen car, please call Fresno Police. A Kingsburg man is now behind bars accused of robbing a bank in Delano. Last Friday, officers responded to that report about an armed robbery at Tri-County Bank. Police said the suspect, 37-year-old Roman Espino of Kingsburg, flashed a gun at bank employees and demanded money before running away. According to Delano police, he stole about $72,000. Investigators served search warrants at homes in the area associated with Espino in Dinuba and Kingsburg. Police say during the search, they recovered a large amount of cash bundled with Tri-County Bank currency bands, along with a pellet gun. Now Espino was arrested and booked into Kern County Jail. A woman is still recovering this morning after being hurt while hiking Lewis Creek Trail near Oakhurst in Madera County. The Madera County Sheriff's Office says that the woman in her 40s, was hiking with family on Sunday in a remote area when she suffered a serious injury to her ankle. That terrain was so rugged that she had to be hoisted up by helicopter and then flown to the nearest fire station. She's now receiving treatment at an area hospital. Meantime, at Rainbow Falls in Madera County, a deputy was able to carry a child to safety after the boy suffered a foot injury. Now, the sheriff's office says the deputy actually carried the child, as you see right there, 1.5 miles to safety. The child was taken to Mammoth Hospital and treated for his injury.
Our time is 5:06 now. Here's what's going on with our forecast here. Still dealing with a heat advisory for the entire San Joaquin Valley. Only in effect until tonight at 11 o'clock. It's going to stay very hot out there and won't see any relief there until overnight. But yeah, very hot out there once again. Triple-digit temperatures expected. And it's because of some high pressure that has just continued to situate itself over the southwestern U.S., causing a lot of problems there for fires in each state here in Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and the ones closest to us, like the Flume Fire and the Max Fire here. Now, we do get a little bit of a reprieve. We got some low pressure, kind of a disturbance building up here. It's going to move its way across the northern part of the state, and that's going to bring us back to some normal temperatures starting tomorrow. So finally, getting out of these triple digits here for a little bit. The upper 90s that we're going to see, it's going to feel like a relief out there for you. All right, so we're tracking the smoke on a couple of levels here for you. First, on the surface here. So this is the area where the Max Fire is right now, just east of us here, up near Pine Flat. Also, you got the Orleans Complex Fire still going up in the northern part of the state near Redding here. But as we get to later on today, you can kind of see how things kind of lift up a little bit and everything kind of shifts to the east there. That Orleans Complex Fire is a pretty large one up there, so they're going to be dealing with some heavy smoke that way of things. But for us, we're really just looking at some lighter smoke in our area. And then overnight, it kind of dissipates a little bit here, looking pretty clear. Mountains, though, got some lingering smoke there. And as firefighters continue to work on that, obviously, the smoke's going to dissipate. But I want to show you the upper level smoke tracker here, because you can kind of get a better idea of how this smoke is moving out there. And you kind of see it's going in a clockwise direction, but now shifting east. Yes, yesterday we had some of this heavy smoke kind of scraping along the South Valley there, and it's now moving eastward there. And some of the smoke from the Northern California fire, that's like drifting down into the Pacific there out south, but kind of staying away from us. We got a couple of troughs that are kind of keeping everything separate there in the upper atmosphere. So that's going to keep us clear. We'll just be dealing with some light smoke here in our area anyway. It's going to be dry out there once again today. We are at 34% humidity, dropping down to 18% at its lowest later this afternoon, but rebounding to 48% tonight, and the dew point's going to be at 52, so we're a little better on that front today. Temperature-wise, though, staying hot for you today. Again, heat advisory in effect, 103 today, and then some 98s there. How about that? These are normal temperatures for us, so normal tomorrow and Thursday, 98 both days. We're looking at 60s overnight, so things so far start to feel a little bit cooler out there for us in the overnight hours. Also, wind speeds maybe just 5-10 miles an hour. Up next, we're going to get a look at your highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley.
Time now 5:09. The president making it clear he isn't backing down from his trade deal deadline. His message for countries who have yet to solidify contracts. And confusion is growing over the handling of a wildfire burning at Grand Canyon National Park. Hear why the governor of Arizona is now calling for a federal investigation. And a live look there, a little eerie of a look there at El Capitan at Yosemite National Park. At least it was nice while it lasted. It is 5:09, 63 degrees. There you go. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.